soul of the music, the 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 soul of the music.
My name's Anton, also known as Scanton. I'm a DJ / music producer from North East London.
Yeah, my name is David, or Dave, also known as Smiley Dave, or Smiley. Yeah,
When I was 18, I started going raving and started really just soaking up the rave culture and enjoying house music and drum and bass quite a bit. And then it wasn't until about a year later when I started university. I remember the first night of university, everyone was looking to have a party and that, and there was one kitchen specifically in the halls, and my now friend Joe Kilborough actually had a little controller, and I've always wanted to have a go and stuff like that or a chance to DJ, but never really pushed for it, if you know what I mean. So when I saw that he had a controller, I thought it was so cool, and I remember this kitchen being empty, and within about half an hour of me and him being in there, it just packed out. It was crazy, and from that moment on, I just knew that I wanted to be a DJ, because I thought he was so clever in the way that he was able to create a vibe from nothing, just in a kitchen with a little controller, and just bring a crowd and bring the energy and make everyone's night just so sick. Like, that night will definitely be forever in my memories as the night I decided to be a DJ.
I'm a DJ because I used to be a raver, so I used to go out a lot and see DJs that just control like the dance floor and make people feel a certain way just by what the DJ's playing. Like, just one guy is like emotionally, I wouldn't say emotionally, but just moving thousands of people, just one guy picking track by track, just one guy. It is a part of it, but it's not all of it. At the end of the day, the music is what it's all about. And I'm not gonna say that the drug culture is a part of it, but I'm not gonna lie, that's a part of the part of the package, part of the package. But I've been able to go to raves for a while now and not do any type of drugs. Like back in the day when I first got into raving, obviously of course I was like doing the most out of it, like having the most fun and that, banging hella drugs and that. But obviously now there's no need, because I can get through a rave without drugs.
If you are doing drugs every single week, you are going to feel a massive impact on your mental health. Now, it may not seem like it at the time, but the drugs will affect your mental health, and you will start to feel a difference. You will not be happy, and you could end up down a dark path. And I can say this from personal experience: don't take drugs too much. If you do it too much, it's going to impact your mental health. And I think that is one of the biggest lessons you can take from this interview, is that you really need to think about your mental health.
It's not all about drugs, it's all about the music. That is a part of the culture.
For a first-time raver, I think the most important things to put across is definitely, if you're taking drugs, one of the things that trip up a lot of people that I've seen that taking drugs in rave is be patient. People tend to take a pill or do a bump or whatever they do, and they don't feel anything for like half an hour, and then they're like, oh, okay, it's not hitting me, let me do more. And then they do more, and then all of a sudden it hits them all at once like a ton of bricks, and then you see them in the corner throwing up, or they can't move and they need to go to hospital, or they're freaking out because the come up is too much. I definitely would say take your time. It's so important to just revitalize your body. Like, not only are you doing drugs which dehydrate you anyway, you're going to be dancing a lot, which is going to dehydrate you even more because you're sweating. You need to replace those liquids in your body. It's absolutely crucial to just drink water. Not too much, not too often, just sip every now and then. That will really, really help you, and it will make you feel better the next day as well.
Like, once you get past the stage of having to do drugs every time you're at a rave, it's like you just realise that the drugs, it's not all about drugs, it's all about the vibe. Like me, these days I can just go to a rave and just, the music, the drug, just I can just enjoy the music, and that will get me going better than a pill or ecstasy or whatever that will do that. So yeah, I just tell them that you should just go for the vibe. Don't need to do drugs, like, calm.